Howdy ho, welcome. It's been a long time. It's been 3 months since I uploaded a video. I have a very, actually, good excuse for that. Well, it's actually really sad. But I have an excuse, like a legitimate excuse. So it's going to be kind of morbid because of the way I'm talking, but my dad died. On July 28th. I know, I know. But anyway. I wish I could say that was tea, but it's not. It's water. It's very warm water. Because I don't have any ice. But nonetheless. So yeah, my dad died, and that's why I didn't upload any videos, because it's been hectic. It's been crazy. So, if you guys want, I can give, like, the whole lowdown about that whole situation in another video, but not this one. Not this one. I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I didn't forget about this channel. Like, I didn't. So, anyway, welcome to Full Sail Sunday. This video, these videos will be coming out every Sunday about what I did in class. I won't be able to give you, like, an idea of, like, the degree right now, obviously, because I'm not doing any of that right now. I'm doing basic classes. So, and I can't give you, like, what is the recording arts degree going to be like, or what is, film going to be like. I don't know. I'm not doing that. I am, however, doing 3D computer animation, so I can give you an idea about that. And a general idea of what online classes look like compared to campus classes, because I will be doing online classes until February. Then at February, I start driving an hour to Orlando every day. Well, Winter Park. So, now, this is the application process of Full Sail. It is probably the easiest application process I've ever done doing university ever. And trust me, I've looked at applying to hundreds of universities since I graduated in 2015. And it's never been easy for me. But one thing I want to put out here is to any students who are juniors or seniors in high school. I cannot stress this enough. Do not go immediately into college. Do not. Give yourself a year to think about it. Look at your options. Really think about what you want to do. At least a year. I would have probably gone straight into college at 18 too, but we're going to get into reasons why I didn't, but I'm glad I didn't. I've had 4 years to also think about what I want to do and what's a more feasible career path for me. So just, give yourself at least a year. I know college prices are going up every single year because from 2015 to now, I'm just ugh, how did it jump this much? What? Doesn't make any sense. And I am afraid that in the future, there's already, trillions of dollars in student debt, and now I'm one of those people. But I am afraid that in the future generations, kids are not going to be able to go to college because of how expensive it gets. So I know, as high schoolers, we are pushed to go into college directly when we graduate. But I don't think it needs to be like that. I really think you should at least maybe get a part-time retail job or something. Give yourself time to think about it, and that next year, after you've looked at all your options, done some stuff, read up on things, then start looking for a university to go to. That's what I believe. Because the 4 years I have gone from one thing to another, and now I'm finally where I want to be. And it's taken me that long to do it, because before, I wanted to do photography, and I run my own photography business. I have small certifications in that. I am considered a professional, but I also learned that it's not a viable career unless you can really get into a magazine company or photography journalism, or if you live in one of the big cities, which I went to do model photography. I don't live in one of those big cities, and I couldn't afford to move there and then not be able to get a job, but you have to be there to get the job. So it's really hard. And then even then it's, oh, well, you don't have a degree. So it's this constant thing of you have the talent, but you don't have a degree, or you have the degree, but you have to move there, but you can't move there because you don't have the job. And then if you move there and don't get the job, it's just a nightmare. It's really a nightmare. And that's with anything nowadays. It really is. But give yourself some time to really think about it. While you're in high school, even as a freshman, think about it. Try new things. Really get a general idea of what you want to do. And if you feel like when you graduate high school that you know what you want to do and you want to pursue that, then go for it. But make sure it's something you like doing. Something that at least will have a viable income. Like, even if it's something you like doing, because like, I really love photography, but I knew it wasn't gonna, give me the type of income I was going to need. So you looked at more options. Those are just the two things I can really like suggest to you, is that it's something you like doing, and that job will give you at least a decent income because we got to pay back these student loans. So, But nonetheless, it should always be something you should enjoy doing. Because since I couldn't get photography and I didn't think I could ever go to art school, I was going to settle for a business degree, which is fine. I like business, but I would have never been truly happy with it. So just keep those things in mind. Now, on to applying to Full Sail. I know I kind of got a little bit sidetracked there. Applying to Full Sail is actually really easy. Like, I mean, I know what you're thinking. Like, you just sign an application and all that kind of stuff. And that's really what you do. My process, but the way mine was done is going to be a little bit different from you, probably, because I was homeschooled in the state of Georgia from 3rd to 12th grade. And when you're homeschooled in Georgia, Georgia goes, oh, well, you don't have to get an accredited transcript, but, you can pay somebody to stamp it and go, you're accredited, move along now. Hundreds to almost thousands of dollars. My parents were broke and couldn't do that, so I don't have an accredited transcript. I have an official transcript through the state of Georgia. I do not have an accredited transcript. I don't even have like paper copies of this stuff, because my mom made them. Because your parent makes your diploma and transcript. When you're in high school, they keep, a list of your grades, and each month they tally all that up. I have a pretty decent GPA from what I know. I don't know a whole lot about that, but I think I have like a 3.6 or a 3.7. I don't know. I just know it's good. I didn't keep up with any of that stuff. I wasn't really entertained with that. But nonetheless, it's a little harder. So since I don't have an accredited transcript, it made it extremely hard for me to apply to any universities at all. Because most would say, oh, we won't accept you because it's not accredited. You have to go get a GED. And I'm like, I went through 4 years of high school already. I'm not going to go get a GED. There's no point. Now, if you want me to do a few remedial classes while I'm doing my degree, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. I'll do it because I can do it at the same time. But I'm not going to get a GED. And at that time, GEDs were not free like they are now. They were like over $100 for a GED. And I didn't see a point in doing that. So I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't, because it would have been a waste of money. Because I don't need it now. So that was one thing. So if you're coming from a state like Georgia that doesn't require you to have an accredited transcript, Full Sail apparently doesn't give a crap. I don't know if GPA really matters. I looked it up online. I couldn't find anything out, like if there was a minimal GPA. And like one of the alumni that I went and saw or whatever had like a 2 point something. So I don't think GPA is like a real big deal to a Full Sail. What they mostly seem to care about is whether or not you're dedicated enough. Because I had an interview that went really well. Also, I'd like to say, like, everyone I've spoken to, except for maybe like one person, have been like super friendly. Like, they're all nice. I didn't get along with that one person really well, and it kind of frustrated me. But everyone's really, really nice and genuinely cares about you and what you need to get done when you call them or text them or whatever. So, like, it's really nice. Now, since I'm in Georgia, we obviously have SCAD. If you don't know what SCAD is, it is Savannah College of Art and Design. Yeah. It took me a minute. But we have SCAD. And it's this huge school. I looked at going there because that's where all my friends have gone. That's where they go right now. And for sequential art, which I also decided was not a viable career in the future, something I would have loved to do, and I may take some sort of sequential art program in the future, but everyone I spoke to was like really rude. And I spoke with like 6 people from SCAD, and only one person was like, that's not how we do this. But 5 out of those 6 people were very rude to me. So I went with Full Sail, and one of them, when they called, it's like, are you still interested in, coming to SCAD? I can answer your questions. Like, y'all didn't answer my questions the first 4 times I called. So I went with Full Sail, and I start on September 30th. Clunk. Hung up on me. And I was actually really nice too. Like, I wasn't sarcastic like I was just now, but I was actually really nice. I was like, I decided to go with Full Sail because everyone was just really rude to me when I called. They couldn't answer my questions. Y'all wanted me to pay a $50 application fee to apply and all this stuff. It's just like, no. Clunk. Gone. Yeah. Full Sail wasn't like that. They waived my $75 application fee into my tuition, so that was really nice because I didn't have $75 to pay up front. And everyone I've spoken to has been incredibly nice. Like, my administration, I can't think of the word. Ref, I don't know. But he's super nice. The lady I talked to on the phone, her name is Melissa Hopkins. Incredibly nice. Super, like, she stayed on the phone with me while I was filling out the application and FAFSA and called me back several times when the call dropped because we have horrible cell reception out here. It was like super, super nice. So yeah, very happy with that. But like I said, since Georgia doesn't require me to have an accredited transcript, it made it a little hard for me to apply. I had to go in and change some things on my transcript to get the dates right and all because it wasn't up to their standards or Florida standards. I don't know either one, but they were still really nice about it. They like did not care. They're like, yeah, no, just get it to match this and you'll be good. It's like, cool. No one's ever been this nice to me about my transcript. It's like, you gotta go get your GED. And I don't want to go get a GED. There's no point. So, other than that, after you get all that done, you have like this Launchpad thing that you have to fill out all these forms on and everything. And there's still stuff on there I have to do, but it doesn't have to be done till I get on campus, like my car tag and like something. And then there's like on the government website for financial aid, you have to do this like stupid testing that crashed 3 times. It's a nightmare. But they also call you like several times a week or so to ask like, hey, have you done this? You have to get this done, by this date and all this sort of stuff. Like, they're really helpful, super friendly, and really down to earth. Like, I even got to talk to the president of Full Sail when I went on October 18th, so their behind the scenes tour, and I talked to him for like 10 minutes. And he was like, at the end of it, because I had explained everything that happens, like, yeah, no, my dad just died like a week ago. And so, he was actually genuinely cared, gave me his business, like, email me when everything settles down to tell me how things are going. I was like, cool. So I'd emailed him recently on all of that. But I really liked his speeches. He genuinely cared. Like, you could tell just by like the look in his eyes and everything, you could tell like he actually cared about what we were doing and what we wanted to do, where we were going with our lives and all that good stuff. The career development team, I spoke with them for a long time too. They actually care as well. Like, some career development teams and universities, like some I've seen, are not very helpful. They don't give a crap. They really don't. And I'm just like, well, thanks. But these are actually some of the nicer people I've met, and you have career development classes every single semester or month or something. I don't know. But you go through at least like 7 or 8 of these where they help you build your resume, your skills, interview things, and then like they help you find like studios you want to work for. I already know the studio I really want to work for. Whether or not I'll end up there, I don't know. But I would love to work for them. My inspiration actually worked for that company. I'm not going to say who it is. You'll find out later in these later videos and whatnot. But I would really love to work for them. Not only that, but it puts me back in my home state. So, I can drop a few hints, I guess. My home state's Texas. So, think about the 3D animation studios and animation studios in Texas, and you might come up with something. Maybe, maybe not. But nonetheless, application's really easy. Like, I know like there's a video about applicating, like your application process for Full Sail, but it's like the easiest process in the world. Like, I don't know, like I've only applied to like 2 or 3 other universities in my time, and this has been like the easiest thing ever. I mean, the fact that you can text them and ask questions without having to call and then them be closed, or you can email them and they're really fast responses too, like that. Like, I'm not even joking. Sometimes it can be longer, but most of the time it's really fast. But overall, I'm extremely pleased. The first lecture I went through today was really good. You'll get an update on what this first week of class was like next week. So, and just so to give you an idea, these are going to be running like 2 weeks behind. So like this video that you're seeing on Sunday, the first Sunday of October, is actually, I filmed this on September 30th. And my first class video will be like the Sunday, it will be next Sunday, obviously. So I'm running like 2 weeks behind kind of on the class videos. So just keep that in mind. So like if you do comment something, like just keep in mind it's been 2 weeks since like I had that class. So I may not remember something if you're asking a question about it. But yeah, I want to do these videos to give you an idea of what it's like to go to Full Sail, since there's a lot of controversy too around the school for it being for profit and whatnot. And I want to give a true, honest opinion of my time here. These videos will go until I graduate, which is like supposed to be, oh Lord, 2022, 2023? I don't know. So at least almost 3 years from now, because I have a 29-month program. Which also, just to give you an idea, they help you find scholarships. Like, I had $12,000 on my first 2 or 3 scholarships, but I couldn't get a loan because Sally Mae looked at me and told me, "Oh, you don't have a job? Oh, you ain't got that good credit either yet." No. So, and no one could co-sign for me either. So, yeah, I couldn't get a loan, so I thought I was gonna have to push this back another year until I could work and build up more credit and then get a loan. But Full Sail's like, no. We gonna give you this. We gonna have you apply to the scholarship. We're gonna see what you get. It's a need-based scholarship. You probably gonna get the full amount. I was like, okay, whatever. I got almost a $45,000 scholarship, which basically covered my entire tuition except for, you know, the $15,000 that my Stafford loans, and then the whatever it is, like another 15 or something in Pell Grants. I'm broke. I got the full amount of FAFSA, okay? So, you know, and then like out of my own pocket, I only have to pay $4,400. And my uncle's already like, what do you have to have it by? I'm like, I don't know yet. I haven't asked. He's like, no interest. So my uncle is going to loan my mother and I the $4,400, and we just pay it back as we can. Bless him. Bless. So, and just to give another idea about my family, everyone in my family is a teacher. Basically everyone. My grandfather was a superintendent, a coach, a teacher. So the reason why he's even helping us move to Florida is because he's excited that I'm finally going to school. Because he's like, you're the oldest grandchild and you haven't even gone to college yet. What's wrong with you? Not in that kind of sense. But like, yeah, he's super excited that I'm finally going to go to school. And my uncle, who's lending us the money, is also a superintendent and has been a teacher. So, you know, and my mom was a teacher, so like, I like homeschooled. My mom was a certified teacher, so like, it wasn't like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it wasn't like just some random parent, you know, homeschooling the child. No, my mom was a certified teacher through the state of Texas. I think she went to Baylor. I'll have to ask. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure she went to Baylor. Which, that was my dream college as a kid. I wanted to go to Baylor. I got to take classes in elementary school at Baylor for stuff. I love Baylor. That's when they still had the Bears and I could go see them. Great memories. But nonetheless, yeah. I hope you will join me on this journey for the next 3 years of going to Full Sail University. Because it's going to be an interesting one. So, and another thing is, also, I really like my classes. So, I'm too broke, since obviously I got the full amount of it, so I'm too broke to buy glasses. This offer, I'm not sponsored, but I do have to kind of like do a review thing. But nonetheless, these were $1. Well, the frames, it would have been $1 if I hadn't paid for upgrade on lenses. I paid $4.99 for upgrade lenses, which are anti-reflective and blue light blocking. So I'm still getting used to them. They are so different from what I've had, because I'm not used to the fishbowl, because I've had like really super nice lenses, but those are really expensive and I can't afford them. So yeah, but for like $4 or $6, like I paid $9 in total for like the chain, the glasses, shipping. I paid like $9 in total for all of this, and these are really nice glasses. I don't remember the website. Fimru. I don't know. I'll put a thing on the screen. I don't know. I don't know, but they have like dollar glasses for you to, it's a trial thing. So, yeah. New glasses, new school. And I do move to Florida in like 2 weeks. Fun times.